If this is typical, if this is something that feels old and tired or rehashed at all, I don't want to do it. I don't want an album full of quantized, perfected tracks that the life has been sort of sucked out of. I want us to sound like we sound. One of the things I say in the beginning of the album on liner notes is this album is the sound of an old farmhouse. It's the sound of creaky floorboards and screen doors, and it's got its own thing. I don't want this album heavily edited. We have to do it different this time. We've just got to do more of a, what I think I have in my head, get that on tape first. Almost like demos that I'm going to sell to people. I really think it's going to sound different. I think it's going to be a complete and total departure. I'm also only going to do this with my band. We've played together for 13 years, and I believe in them. On the drums, you have Ben SESAR. He is by far the best drummer I've ever played with. And I've played with a lot of people. There's nothing like the way that I fit with Ben SESAR. Bass player is Kenny Lewis.
This one's just a little thumpier and dirtier than that. This one's got more of the 4-string thump.
He's been with me since '99, same with Ben. Played basically almost every show I've ever done, and not ever been a studio guy. Having Kenny do it this time, that's probably the most pleasant surprise of the record, is the fact that he rose to this in a way that no one realized he was even capable of. Man, did he bring it. I'm really, really proud of him. KENDAL MARCY plays banjo, keyboards. He engineered basically half the record. He associate produced this with me. He's the guy I lean on for everything. He's the band leader. I couldn't have made this record without him. The song was written on an acoustic guitar, and it was a completely different coffee house sounding thing.
Yeah, at the end of that verse, when we hold that 4, verse 3, da-da-da-da-da-da, bum, bum, hit that one right with me. I think a big old church chord, you know?
Let me just hear that, and then I'll try to hit it with you.
The way that we cut it was I put an acoustic guitar part down with no vocal, me humming it sort of in my mind and playing it. And it's really an odd structure. And that was the first song, really, one of the first that we cut. So everybody's looking at me like, this is a nightmare. When are we going to get a producer in here? It wasn't until we took the piano and we delayed the thing, and then Neil took Ben's drum groove, which is that, and it makes me want to cry, that feel. And it's like, oh, now it's there. It just snapped into place. I think from then on, I had their respect. They pray before they eat, and they pray before they... To play the part of the disgruntled, baffled non-believer in Those Crazy Christians is a very powerful and antagonistic place to come from that makes a better case, honestly, for Christianity than anything that's just sort of like, no, 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 it's great, it's great. Don't go towards Nashville.
Okay.
Go towards what feels right, what feels like organic music, what you've always wanted to do but you can't get away with. We're having fun with this aspect of, this feels good, try this.
Yeah.
There is no wrong answer here. It's music, so let's all see what we're capable of.
Love it.
Love it, yeah, man.
It's 8 o'clock, 8 bells.
Yeah, let's get back at 8.